Hello, Mags.
Hello, Beth. How gentle your voice sounded.
Now I have to think how this works now. I press things and then I forget where I'm up to. So,
You've pressed things, have you?
yeah, I'm always pressing things. There we go. Right, we're on, I think. Let's
You're
see.
There's a counter.
Oh, yeah, there is, isn't there? See, I don't even look at things like that. It's odd being on this side,
It's not come up on your channel yet that you're live.
hasn't it? Well, it
Not
should
yet.
do.
Are you sure you put it on public?
Yes.
Well, we'll see if people come in, won't we? But I've not got a notification yet.
Yeah,
I don't
it's on.
there. Just got it. That's good. Right.
Well, I've not got a notification.
I just had to. There you go. That was just me because I just nipped in to get the link so I can share it. Right. So, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about graveyards.
Spooky.
I don't know about spooky, but I think sometimes that they can be.
Well, to be quite honest with you, I find them quite a peaceful place, to be honest.
I do. Hi, Rach.
I don't. You see, I'm one of those people who doesn't automatically think a graveyard's haunted. Let's put it like this: if you had the choice to spend your afterlife anywhere you wanted, would you spend it in a graveyard?
No, probably not.
See, that's the thing, isn't it? If you can go anywhere,
But where would you want to go? That's the question.
I can say it wouldn't be a graveyard. South of France, I don't know. I always joke say the south of France.
Where would you go, Rachel?
I'm just writing things to get your thing out there.
I don't think I'd want to go in a cemetery. I think I'd want to be flying. You want to go to Turkey. You love Turkey, don't you, Rach?
Turkey. Nice and hot. Mind you, would feel it if you were dead. You see, that's the other part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's strange. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I think with me, I'd want to fly. I just want to fly.
You'd probably be. Would you feel like flying?
I don't know the way I feel now. I'm bloody knackered all the time, but.
Well, let's be honest, you'd be dead, so I think you'd be past that phase of being knackered.
Well, yeah, is that true? Yeah,
and that really wouldn't bother you anymore.
Are you going to Turkey this year, Rach, or have you booked it for next year?
So I'm sending people the link, love.
Okay, no problem.
I'm multitasking.
I think that's what us women do.
There is some absolutely beautiful graveyards, isn't there, though? And, I mean, there is the Stone Tape theory as well, isn't there? So you've got to take that into consideration. So it's kind of like... where's Mark? Sorry, again, multitasking. It's kind of, the same... like playing a recording over and over again is probably the way to put it. So could that people think about it, when there's in buildings and they'll say the stone can record it like a memory, that sort of thing. Well, if you think about it, a gravestone does have a lot of stones in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's like the cemetery where I go, the Old Rock Cemetery. Now, I've been there quite a few times and it's absolutely massive. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Would I go in the night time? Not a chance. Not a chance.
No, you wouldn't. Why?
because there's like it's all different sections, and it goes down a hill, then you're up a hill. And I think with that, it's the fear of not knowing what's around the corner. That frightens me. Absolutely
Right.
terrifies me.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I absolutely love that graveyard. I can spend hours in there. And the monuments you've got in there, the gravestones, are absolutely amazing.
You know what age it is?
The earliest grave I've found up to now is 1800.
Right. So it goes
So
back a
there
bit.
could, yeah, there could be more there, but I'll have to have a look. Hello, Dave. Hello, Louise. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I need to go back and then search for more, but because it's that big, it's, I don't know, it's because they don't, cut the grass that often. It's like wild and everything, which I think that makes it more homely. If that
Mm.
may, if is that a term, homely? Because I mean they're living there, aren't they? So
Yeah, well, yeah. You see, and I always say this, and I sometimes think that people think I'm a bit daft because I always say I'm sharing my space, and it's theirs as much as mine here. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they were here before I were, weren't they?
oh yeah, there is that. It's I don't know. I think like where my nana's buried. I love that cemetery, and that's in Stratford upon Avon.
Where's
Stratford upon Avon. That's Warwickshire.
Hi, Penny?
Hi Penny, thank you for joining. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
please do, Rach. Um, I don't know. I find them comforting, but I wouldn't go in the dark. I really wouldn't go in the dark. I think if I went, I'd have to go with a group of people so I know I'm safe.
Is it just in general you think ghosts come out at night?
No, I know they don't, but I think it's I'm not so clever in the dark anyway. Um, it's the unknown. I don't like the unknown. If something jumps out on me, or a person, or even if it was like I seen a ghost, that'd be it. I'd freak. I think I'd freak and run. I don't know.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Um.
Oh, God, my cat just ran up the wall. That was so funny. Sorry, go on.
Hi, Ninja. I don't know. I think it's. Like I said, I think it's just the unknown and not knowing what's going to happen. Really,
See,
Rach.
I'm not one of these people who automatically believe. Well, I know for a fact that, 99% of ghosts and more are not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not, because I'm not a believer in, all the demons and things like that. I think of energy and positive and negative kind of values. So, to me, to see a ghost, yes, shocking, but it's not going to hurt you, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I lie in bed and they walk into my bedroom.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think there's something here. I really do think there's something here. But will I mess with it? No, not a chance. Not a chance.
Hi, Ninja. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Um, you Yes, that's it. Do you know, Ninja? My mum used to say that to us all the time. It's not the dead you have to worry about; it's the living. True.
Yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah. But I think with me, it's the not knowing, and I think with my dad doing what he did, and like he used to like investigate, but he was like old school.
Mm.
He was like talc. Well, it weren't talc. He used flour and a piece of string, and I said, "Well, what's string gonna do? Trip him up?" And he'll go, "No, just watch and learn, watch and learn." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm watching, I'm learning." And he'd put the string on the stairs. And I'm like, well, what's it going to do? Trip him? And he's going, shut up and listen. And I'm like, right, okay. But these people in the house, no, the people are leaving the house for the evening. And if they use this, they walk down the stairs, they'll snap the string. I said, well, a spider can do that. And I'm like questioning everything. And
That's
I
good.
mean,
That's good.
yeah, and I mean, he didn't have any gadgets or anything. And, it's like, I don't know, it's like, did you see that over there? And I'm like, I didn't see a thing. Yes, you did. You did see it. Well, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. If I see it, do you think I'd be stood here now? It's really hard. I have to like justify things in my head. And if I can't justify anything, then to me, that's nothing.
Very logical, which is fine, and I'm quite a logical thinker. But sometimes in the paranormal, we do come across things that defy logic. It's kind of the same in of itself. If you're believing in an afterlife, is it a dimensional thing? So
Excuse me.
it kind of can defy logic in a lot of ways, anyway. But always looking for the truth is never a bad thing. Being honest is never a bad thing.
Yeah, but I think sometimes I'm
Gillian.
too honest for my own doing. Hi, Gillian. Hi, Shaz. Ninja said it. Fear, you know, is fear itself, and I think that's it. I think it's more the fear of anything, and that scares me more.
Yeah, hang on. You see, I'm multitasking. I'm multitasking, being a mod and everything as well. Yeah, I think. Does that say like a life? Like that's there you go. I would put in drop a like for you. That's if I was put live. Talk about killing people. Talk about dropping people.
That's fine.
You see, I don't know. I've never been scared of it in the way I suppose that you are. I've always been more excited to learn, to know. I think if I was still in my dad's house now, the house that we were brought up in, I wouldn't be into the paranormal because it was horrible. I won't go in now. I won't go into this day. I don't go in it. The house, and my like little half brother has it, but I won't go in the house. Hate it. Hate the feel of it. It's like your skin being covered in oil.
Oh no. No.
It's like you're walking through something, and as you're walking, it's caught in you. It's a horrible feeling.
No, definitely not. I'm not going. Not going. Sorry, not going. I'll stand at the garden gate. Thank you very much.
The fear of the unknown. It is, Gillian. Ninja said, "Be more like my husband, the Frank."
I think I don't know. I'm alright.
That's what I feel like every time I see my ex, Shaz.
I think with me, I think I'm just a wuss. I haven't got very much confidence, and I think I'm more shy, and I just want to like run around the corner and just say hello. That's it, and then off I go.
Yeah,
it's just the way I am. I don't know, but look, walking in a graveyard, nighttime, not a chance. No way.
we used to scare ourselves when we were kids to go in the graveyard. Our graveyard's big for the size of the town that it was. I mean, we're a city now because apparently in 1992, all of a sudden we become a city. But we're not a big city, Preston. But we have two sides to it. We have what we call the old cemetery, which goes 1700s back beyond that, and the newer cemetery. And it's like both parts are bigger than most cemeteries that you would see, in normal towns and that. And they're like bisected by what road is it? Not the A6, but Blackpool Road anyway. They're no, sorry, not Blackpool Road, Miller Road. They're bisected, by it. So this road like runs down the middle of these two cemeteries, and they're literally on opposite sides of this road. The gates face each other for the old cemetery and the new cemetery, but they're on the opposite sides of the road. It's a funny setup.
I won't even walk into the woods on my own if it's dark. There's not a chance.
Hi, Tanya. Really?
Yeah, I'm a wuss. I'm a right wuss. Absolutely a wuss. And I mean, I'd only hear some crinkling on the ground and that'd be it. I'd be gone. I would be gone. I can't run very fast, but I'd be running. I would be running.
You have to think, though, that a lot of these places do have wildlife in them,
That don't make any difference to me. I don't care whether it's wildlife or not. If I hear a noise, I'm off. I'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible.
No, I agree with Shaz there. You do as well, though. During the day, they're lovely, peaceful places to walk around, and I love reading the gravestones.
Yep, that's me. I'll do that all day long for hours and hours and hours. But when it starts going dark, I'm out of there.
There's an amazing little graveyard. I'm trying to think where it is. Heysham, maybe. And it's like goes onto the side of the cliff. And some of the graves, it's this church, right? And it's like right up high. And it's like behind it, there's this graveyard, and it's a really, really old graveyard. And I can always remember, things that stick in your mind from being a child. There's a grave in the graveyard, and it's an anchor. Must have been a sailor. It's a big old, marble tank. Well, I don't even think it's marble, but a big anchor. Massive thing as well. It's as one of the headstones, and it's one of those things I always remember from being a kid. This big anchor headstone.
Wow. Well, I remember, but I mean, I remember going near my nana's in the graveyard there, and they had all little coloured stones. I was mesmerised by all that, and I'm like, how pretty are these? And pot roses, and I'm like, wow, they must have some money here. It's odd. It's really odd. And I mean, some people, the designs of the headstones, it's like, wow, this is amazing, absolutely amazing. But even the statues scare me.
Yeah, those angels are supposed to look after you, but some of them do look a bit freaky.
They do. You look at them and you go, yeah, you're smiling back at me. I'm moving. I'm going the other way. Don't follow me.
The Gothic ones are worse, so aren't they? The Gothic ones, like on the churches with the gargoyles and,
No, I'll look at them all day long in the daytime. Nighttime, not a chance.
They're supposed to do for protection, I think, aren't they? So, but
whatever floats your boat. I mean, I'm not going in there at the dark. And I keep winding Dave up. I keep saying, I want to come and do an investigation with you. You know what? I'd be worse than Yvette Fielding. I'd be running the other way. And screaming louder. So I'll be saying, no, she's definitely not coming. She is not coming.
I'd be thinking, if you run over that way is more haunted than here. To me.
Thanks. But it's weird. It's really weird because for my 50th birthday, I'm old, feel really old. Leon decided to take me to a ghost hunt for my 50th. Right. He wanted to do something special, and he didn't want me to, have a party or anything, because I don't drink. So, a party to me is just like letting everybody, have fun, and I'll be just sat there stone cold sober, and everybody will be enjoying themselves, and I'll be like, I want to go home now. So he took me on this ghost hunt, and I thought, okay, this is going to be cool. And I was nervous. I was really nervous, and I thought, nothing's going to happen in here. Absolute nothing. So walking around, and they're all going, did you see that? Did you hear that? No, I didn't hear a thing. Did you see it? No, didn't hear a thing.
Were you with a ghost?
I was with a ghost hunt team.
Yeah.
So, and there was loads of us, and we're just walking around, and
with them places. They do that to make it entertaining for you, shall we say?
Yeah, hello, Silver. I was just thinking, okay, this is a really good idea. I really like this. I'm really into like paranormal, even though I'm scared of it. But even still, I'll still go. And we went into the basement,
Hmm.
and they said we're going to do a Ouija board session in the other room, and I went, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. So he said that's fine, absolutely fine. But everybody kept saying, I can feel something in this room, and I'm thinking, okay, okay. And then I'm sat at this table, no word of a lie. I sat at this table, there was just me and Leon in this room, everybody else was in the other room, and the table started moving, and I'm thinking, holy Moses, I need to get out of here, I need to get out of here. And I said to him, did you feel that? Did you feel that? And he went, I didn't feel anything. And I went, the table's moving. He went, don't be silly. I went, the table's moving, it's moving. I'm telling you, it's moving. Can't you feel it? And he's going, no. And I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going cook away. So then they come in and they give us, can't even remember, a heat source thing. Can't remember what it was called. And there was a heat source in the corner, and I'm like, yeah, that's a radiator. Yeah, okay. But it was really odd because when they all left that room, the atmosphere changed. And
When's your birthday?
it's May the 4th.
Right. I'm just asking because if they give you like a thermometer or a flare or something like that, just to check a heat source, would they have, you see, this is the things that you've got to ask. Would they have had the heating on around that time? But is the pipes in the wall that hot water runs through? All these things you've got to take into consideration when you're using those kind of things, Plus, heat from the day can stay in if there's stone floors or anything, it can store the heat. So even at night, it could still have a heat source coming from that stone and things like that. So just when
Excuse
you
me.
things like that, you've got to, be
I
wary.
think there was no heating on because they said there was no heating on, and I kept going around checking the radiators. I'm thinking, they think I'm stupid here, and it was all right. It was an experience with a team, but I think they wanted you to experience more, and I wasn't saying that I'd seen anything that I hadn't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can't, can you? I mean, at the end of the day, if you can't be honest with yourself, who are you going to be honest with?
Well, that's it. That's my whole thing. I mean, I'm really honest with myself, and if I'm going to say that I've seen something, that's not being honest with myself, and I would seriously, seriously smash my head against the wall because I've lied to somebody, and I couldn't do that. But that's the way I am. I was brought up like that. You never lie to anybody. It's just not worth it. But I think I enjoyed the evening. It was really good. Leon is a skeptic. He doesn't believe.
No, Rob doesn't.
And he went, it was all right. It was all right. And I'm like, it's one of them. He did it for me, and that was good. But I think if he asked me to walk around a graveyard at night time, I don't think I could. I really don't.
I have, but years ago, obviously, when I was younger, like I said, we all took days to go around the cemetery. Got to be honest. Besides it being dark, that was kind of all there was. It's just dark. But I think people, it's our senses, isn't it? With the dark, it automatically gives us not a sense of dread even, but just makes us think. There's probably a psychological name for it, because it's dark, because our senses are less, that kind of thing. I mean, our hearing would be heightened, but our eyesight would be lessened, So when you start messing with your sentences, even senses, when you
That
start,
nearly come out wrong then.
I know. Oh, I said it 3 times in my head. I want to say senses, and it kept coming out. Senses in my head. Yeah, so when you start messing with your senses, your body's going to be all confused and mixed up. And I think that's where that I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just spitballing. That's where them kind of thoughts and fears and that kind of process comes from. Our senses being messed up.
Yeah, I think if I'm not in control,
Yeah.
I kind of lose my way. That's okay, Shaz, not a problem. Um, I think if I'm not in control, then I can't be there. Like if I walk in a cemetery, I'm in control. It's
Mm.
daytime, absolutely daytime. I can see everything around me. Even though I'm going down the hill, I can still see everything. I'm still fine. But when it comes dark and I can't see,
Right.
that scares me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's just your senses being messed up. I'm not a psychologist or out, so I wouldn't know. She thinks she's in a funny mood. Before we came on and did this, I sent Beth a voice clip saying this is our song, and it was Islands in the Stream, and I was singing it to her. So
It's fine. She sings to me all the time.
I went, this could be our song.
You're odd at times, Mags, but it's okay. I love you.
I actually aim for more than that.
No, yes, I am behaving tonight, and that's good for me. I'm always behaving anyway. It's all the others that corrupt me.
And I think as well with literature, even going way back, and they always depict like vampires and nasty ghouls and things like that, all in burial grounds, don't they? So
Well, yeah. You see, so I don't watch horrors. I don't watch horrors. They scare me. Horrors scare me. But I'll say to Leon, put a horror on, and he'll go, but you don't like him. No, John, just put one on. I think it's a jump scare but I'm still in control. I can turn that off at any point. But I think I can watch vampire stuff. It's odd.
I don't like slasher movies. I don't mind jumpy, really scary ones, horrors like that. But I'm not a slasher movie kind of person. I don't like the blood and guts and all that malarkey.
I don't like Chucky, Annabelle, anything like that. I won't watch anything like that at all.
I was like, I must have been early 20s when I first watched The Exorcist. Never watched it when I was younger. And, I had 2 kids by this time, and I were in bed one night, and I couldn't sleep, and it ran really late. It was probably on Channel 4 or something, Was it? Because, we had channels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 then, none of the...
Yeah.
And and I was sat in bed and I was watching it. Well, I took to laughing, right? Honest to God, and I mean, I think it was probably just like because it is kind of a product of its time in one way. The film The Exorcist, with the effects, although they were great for the time and everything, but I started laughing. Well, I couldn't stop, and the more, and honest to God, and I got like hysterical laughing at like the bed scene, like. And then, when she does like the famous line, your mother sucks socks in hell. I see how I kept it clean there. Your mother sucks in hell. I was rolling around the freaking bed laughing. I woke the kids up. And I'm trying to like turn the telly off so the kids weren't watching.
Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I've never seen it, and I don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it. It's not a thing for me. No, it's not a thing.
I kept it clean, Tan. Socks.
No. Hi, Nitty. No, I've never seen it. And I never want to.
But I do think, like that's why grave people are so scared of graveyards. I mean, in like Native American culture, they caused uproar because of the burial grounds, didn't they? When the white man moved them off, kind of thing, and destroyed because they're sacred places. But that doesn't automatically mean they're haunted, does it? It's this is the thing that always gets me. I'm not, unless it is stone tape theory, which of course hasn't been proven because hey, neither have ghosts. But why would you? I still don't. That's the thing that always gets me. Why would you want to stay there? If you're dead.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said I'd like to fly. I'd just like to fly.
Well, you can't get much freer than being dead, can you? Really?
Well, that's it. I mean, I just want to fly. I don't know why. I just want to fly. But knowing my luck, I'll come back as a fly, and somebody will bloody squat me.
I wish I could fly right up to the sky.
Oh no! Please, no! 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 No!
You and Orville, you'd make a lovely pair.
No! 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 Oh, it does my shedding. That proper does my shedding.
Brad Pitt. I like Brad Pitt. I don't know how they've got onto men in this chat. I'm gone.
I don't know.
Tom Hardy's nice as well. Nice bod.
I
saw The Exodus in the movie theatre with my bro about 20 years ago. The scene where she pukes his face. I grabbed his knee really hard.
No, no. That I think that will torture me. That film, it's a no. I couldn't do it.
I bet you wouldn't be scared now.
I probably would. I'm a wuss. I'm a proper wuss. Before the film's even like a horror film, I've got the cushion right up to my eyes anyway. So yeah.
Gillian, you should have turned around and said, "Ha, the joke's on you, because any fish I go in the mouth of, I'm poisoning the fecker."
Netty's just made a comment. Netty, I watched Ghoulies 2 as a kid. Wouldn't sit in the toilet for months after. Gremlins scared me.
I used to watch. Oh God, what were it? Unexplained, Tales of the Unexplained. What were it called? That can you remember? 70s. Somebody
Armchair Thriller.
Oh no, it was something unexplained tales. Tales
of the Unexpected.
It might have been that. Where they had different tales every week.
Yeah.
I used to love that when I was younger.
Oh no.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. You see, I always want to know more.
Everybody says I talk posh.
Pardon?
Everybody says I talk posh. I don't think so.
You don't think so,
my accent's like a mixture of everything. So, but I don't think I talk posh. I could go proper slangy if I wanted to. You all right, cock?
Do that again.
You all right, cock? That's what we used to say in Manchester.
You can say that word in that context, but I couldn't say it in the other context.
Right.
In the English language and the Tales of the Confusion.
Oh dear. Yeah, I mean it's
Sapphire and Steel. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No. Right, famous actor now, and I can't remember it. I see. This is it tonight. I can't remember bloody names. I'm usually quite good on them. Let's have a look. I'm typing. You can talk while I type. You know.
I'm lost. This
David
is like,
McCallum. That was his name.
don't know him.
You don't know him?
No, don't know him.
I'll put it up. Right. What I'll do, you have to share this, but I will put the picture up. Right.
Oh, I can't do anything like that. Come on.
Of course you can.
This
Hang
is my
on.
first one.
We'll talk you through it.
Oh my, oh
See,
my.
you've got to learn.
I'm just quite happy like this.
Yes, but this will give you experience.
I've got experience, love.
Have you really? Naughty girl.
Okay.
Let me open this. Naughty girl, you. That's actually quite a good picture. Right. See, it shouldn't share. I don't think I can just share. It has to go through you. You have to let it be shared. I think, right.
Sure.
Can you see there where it'll say,
Right, yeah.
Click the share thing, and it should go up.
The share thing.
There should be a, like where it says mute cam, underneath your thing.
All right.
There should be a thing that says to share.
No, it doesn't. Can't I just click on that picture?
Well, just try that, yeah. I think because you're in a thingy, aren't you? You're on a phone, so try that.
It just said add to stream.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you want to do. There you go. Woohoo!
I know him.
Yeah.
What do I know him from?
Sapphire and Steel. I know.
No.
He's been in a lot, hasn't he?
Oh.
He has been in a lot of stuff. Let's have a look. I will see.
Can't think. My brain's having a fart.
Well, that's so nice. I'm glad you told us. I mean,
brain fart. I don't know.
The Man from Uncle. Maybe that.
Oh?
The Man from Uncle.
Yes, that's it. Never watched it though.
How do you know it from?
Because I used to see the trailers, and there was something else he was in.
You can take that off now.
And how do we do that?
It'll say stop sharing, probably, something like that. I can probably stop sharing from this side. Let's see. There you go.
Oh, thank you. See, if I didn't have my teacher on here, I wouldn't know what to do. I'll be like, what do I do? Okay, that's it. I'm going now. It'll be like a 2-minute stream and then I'm gone.
I haven't seen that, Nettie. Crypto TV.
No, I haven't seen that.
Hammer House of Horror. Oh, yeah, it's like that, Tanya.
No.
Oh.
I need a drink, but it's all downstairs. I know I didn't bring one up. And my tea's like repeating on me. I have like chicken curry, and it's like not agreeing with me at all.
I just a ready meal for my tea, a Lancashire hot pot. Ready meal.
I had that for years.
It were all right, but my nan used to make it. She's a proper Lancashire, my nan, you bargum and all that malarkey. And she used to make a proper lamb hot pot.
You bargum, I've heard that for years.
You bargum, can you barely touch your bum? Can you swim to and fro? Can you tie it in a bowl?
Yes, that's the one. Glad you sang it because I won't. Okay, so the question is, would you go in a graveyard at night time on your own? No,
everybody in chat. Are
you everybody in chat. Would you go into a graveyard at night on your own?
Or have you? And did anything happen? Cover all aspects.
Yeah, that's very true.
Potato hash. I love potato hash, Gillian.
Oh, Nettie. Did anything happen or?
You can put these questions up. Remember how you did it before? These replies.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then you can do the next one on my own. Hell no.
Oh,
See?
yeah, I forgot about. Thank you for reminding me.
Is that your little girl, Tanya? You're pretty. Sorry, got distracted then. It's got some energy, but nothing bad. Stuck into the old grave. Oh, jeez. Did you see DWs? I have.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So you put
No.
pink things on. You put pink things on it on his head, Tanya. That poor boy. I nearly fell in my brother's grave when we were burying him. Did I ever tell you?
Oh.
Literally, I'd be football going outside, and my other brother had to hoy me out. And I was crying, obviously. I must look like one of those hysterical, wailing widows, like the way they used to throw stuff. And all I was doing is, we all had roses, his brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
We all had roses, so we were just going to the side to throw a rose in. Well, it had been absolutely lashing it down for days. It's Preston, it rains, it's kind of what it is. Well, I got a bit too close to edge and it all like crumpled down, and like I've got one leg inside the grave, my other's like bent up, and my other brother's trying to hoe me out of the grave. Well, we started to laugh, right? And my mum went to us, "Get over there now, you're embarrassing me." She kicked us to the back.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know. I think I'd be horrified if that happened to me. I'd be absolutely horrified. Leon's Nana, she was buried, and she was in like a wicker coffin. And when they was lowering it, the actual grave wasn't big enough.
Oh.
So they had to stop and dig more. And then everybody was like going mad. But Leon, the type of person he is, he was laughing. He thought it was funny. He said, "That's me nana doing that." It's...
Yeah, they had to get grave diggers out to do my nan's as well, because it had rained and it had all collapsed in when we got there after the church service, and it had all collapsed in. So we had to get the diggers out. So we all had to wait around while they dug like all the hole out again. No, I didn't mean to fall in my brother's grave though. That's the thing. It was a total accident. But when you're really like hysterical and you start like that stupid laughter because you like don't know what to do with yourself. That's why I was laughing. It was like that hysterical laughing,
Yeah, I think me, when I'm nervous, I do laugh or I do cry. It depends on the moment, but I think if my foot went into a grave or I'd fall into one, that would be it. I'd be mortified.
That's off up there if wherever he went. Could have gone down there, I don't know. Wherever where he went. He just thought that was hilarious, me nearly falling in. So
yeah, I'd be freaking. I'd have to be knocked out, I think, because I'd be freaking out that much. It would terrify me. It would terrify me.
DW's commented a live stream from that place when the big old oak tree fell over. The graves were disturbed and the smell we'll never forget. Ugh.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going on any investigations with any of you. I'm staying put. So you're on your own. I'm not doing it. Refuse. Not doing it. Because I'll only land up in trouble.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The smells of dead bodies is horrible. The smell of dead bodies. It is gross. I can remember before I went in to see our David. My mum, I was like, I don't know how old I was, 26. I think something like that when he died. 26, so he was 10 years older than me. He was 36. He died on his 36th birthday.
Oh.
I can remember before I walked in, and you know, I like when you're really nervous. And I mean, I'm the worst for saying inappropriate things anyway. I don't mean to, it's just literally no filter. So what comes in my head kind of comes out my mouth, you know. And I can remember I'd never seen a dead body before, and I said to my mum before I went in, "Mum, will he smell?" And she slapped me so hard, honest to God, and I'm surprised I can still hear. She slapped me so hard outside of my head. She went, "That's your brother." I said, "Well, I know where it is, but will it smell in there?"
When my brother died, I took my boys in. I asked my boys if they wanted to go in, and they both went, yes, yes. And I said, no, it wasn't my brother. Sorry. Smack on the hand. It wasn't my brother. It was my dad. And I said to the boys, do you want to go in and see Grandad? And they said yes. And we goes in, and the coffin lid was like leaning up against the wall.
Yeah.
And then my youngest lad, Callum, started laughing really loud. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? And he went, what if that coffin lid moves? And I went, don't be stupid, shut up. So he said, if it moves, I'm going. I said, if it moves, I'm gone before you. I said, now shut up. So then he was like talking to his granddad, and then he started laughing again. And I went, what are you laughing at? And Matthew's like stood in the corner. I said, you all right, Matthew? And he goes, yeah, yeah. And then Callum goes, what if you lift his arm up? And lifted his arm up. I thought, oh my God.
Oh,
Oh God, I've got to get out. Get him out, get him out, get him out. So I pushed him out the door. I said, right, wait out there and I'll be back in a minute. So I said to Matthew, you all right? He went, yeah. He said, but I really don't want to stay any longer. I said, okay. I said, let's go. So I said, are you giving Grandad a kiss? And he went, no. So I said, okay. So I give him a kiss. He went, what does he feel like? I went, well, he's cold. He said, no. He said, I'm not going. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that.
no.
So, but I just couldn't get over Callum. He was just like hysterical, laughing. And I'm like,
It's nerves.
shut up.
It is nerves.
I know, but he was just like, you want something here? Or have you took something? It was just like so out of the blue. And I'm like, oh. And then it was like, if the coffin lids move, I'm like, oh God, I'll be off then. Do you know what I mean?
When he died, or David, and like it took me ages, like 3 days before I'd go and see him. And my sister, our Tracy, anybody who wanted to go, she was like, I'll take you, just so she could go in and see him. I said, you're like a fucking dead groupie, you. I said, why do you want to keep going? She went, because I have to. She said, I'm not going to see him again. I said, I know, but you didn't see him this much in life. I said, you're seeing him every day, 2 and 3 times a day. I said, you're taking everybody. And my mum went, did you just call her a groupie? I went, come on, it's not normal. Like,
It's not normal.
But she was like, she couldn't, like, I don't think she could get her head around it. And even though she kept seeing him, she couldn't get her head around it, you know, that he were gone. And I think that's what it were. She couldn't get it to sit in her head. It wouldn't make sense to her, you know, which is, you know, I mean, it's hard, isn't it? But I couldn't have done it. I couldn't kiss him either. I kissed my hand and put it on his chest, and he was dressed. He had his like no offence top on, and, no offence scarf around his neck. I swear to God, I wouldn't have wanted to carry that coffin because the crap we put in it. We put bottle of beer in it, pool trophy. There were like cards and little gifts and all sorts that were stuck in this bloody. Put his bank card in it because we always used to laugh. We were always losing his bank card. So we stuck his bank card in with him, you know. We put all sorts in with him. And obviously his bank account, just in case Undertaker's, it had been closed, no worries. But yeah, we stuck all sorts in with him. And I bet you that weighed near enough as much. But he were a big guy, David, and they had to get a special coffin with for his shoulders. It weren't fat. It was just like broad shoulders. His shoulder width were 24 inches across the back of his shoulders.
Wow.
We're just big built in our family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like 6'1", but he weren't fat. He was just Irish stock, you know what I mean? It's just stocky.
Penny's made a good point there. Has anyone ever regretted going to a chapel of rest?
Ooh.
I did, and it was my uncle. I travelled down to Stratford-upon-Avon because that's where he lived, and he said that his coffin was still open and if anybody wanted to go and view. So I said, well, I'll go and say, my goodbyes.
Yeah.
And I went in and I was so shocked. I was stood there for like 40, 50 seconds and I had to get out of the room. And what was happening was his body was like going black and they still allowed people to view. And I wasn't happy about that. So I went to the funeral director and I said, not being disrespectful, I said, that shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have been able to see my uncle like that. What's wrong with you? That's what he said, and I went, okay. And then I put an official complaint in about that. I was absolutely mortified, and I can still see it today.
Yeah, it probably was that DW just blood pooling. It settles in places. It probably wasn't right. It was probably just blood pooling.
It was horrible, absolutely horrible. But Matthew was behind me, and I just stopped him and I went, don't look anymore, off you go. That would have tortured him, absolutely tortured him. But no, I'd never do that again, never ever. I'd want to be like a couple of days after they've passed, not like 6-7 days. It'd have to be 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Well, they've been storing them a lot longer lately, haven't they? Wait. Oh,
yeah.
So makeup. My friend who I went to school with, she does that. She's a mortician, like, and she does the makeup. She's a makeup artist for the morticians. But she's seen some things. David didn't need it. I know it sounds really. This is going to sound really bad, but I don't mean it to be. Because it was a house fire, he died in. He didn't die. He didn't get burnt. It was smoke inhalation that actually killed him. But the heat in the house, obviously, raised the body temperature, and he looked like he'd worked on a farm, like glowing cheeks, and he looked really healthy, like he worked outside. It was the strangest thing when I seen him because he never looked that healthy in life. And because I said to like Undertaker, I said, have you got bloody blusher on him? And he went, no. He said, we haven't had to put anything on him. And he explained it in, as suppose, as nice a way as he could, about what had happened. And I was like, all right, because I'm thinking, God, he looks right. He's no welfare.
Yeah. Odd, isn't
he didn't have those rosy cheeks before.
Very odd. Right. Well, I've done near enough an hour. And this is my really first live stream. Well, hey, thank you so much, Max. You've helped me so much today. Doing my banner for me and my picture and everything else. And thank you so much.
I don't mind. If I can help, I will.
I know, but you're a star, an absolute star.
Oh, hang on. Let's just read this one. Oh, gosh. I'm just reading Penny's.
Let's put it up.
I don't know. I ran into him. He returned to find her dead on the floor, and my partner had to phone CPI. And oh yeah, it
no.
happens quite a lot with the break ribs when they're reviving. It's well done anyway, Beth. You did great.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank
did.
you to everybody who's tuned in. Thank you so much. I was so nervous, absolutely nervous. And Meg said, "Are you going on tonight?" I went, no,
I have to
not
make a
tonight.
deal
Yes, Mags has had to do a deal.
to get Beth on. Beth Sutherall's going to write me next music quiz and come on and do it with me. So that's the deal. He's a DJ, so he's going to write the music quiz next time I do one, and he's coming on with me on my channel
Yes.
to do it.
Yes, but the thing is, I will not be able to answer any of the questions because I will know them. Or
But to tell him not to tell you,
yeah,
don't
well,
look.
in fact, he can do them when I'm asleep and then he can hide them. So
Yeah.
I've got as much chance as DW winning. There you go. See, DW, you have to go on that one because I probably won't win.
Just don't look at them when he does them.
I'll try not to. No, I won't. Honestly, I won't. So, but
Right.
thank you so much for coming on and being there for me. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Please give us a like. Give us a sub if you haven't. Look at me begging for subs and likes.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Any more for any more.
Yeah. I will definitely do it again. I'm not going to be on all the time, like every day or anything like that. I'll probably come on about 3 times a week or something like that.
Oh, and go to Dave's Dorius Lives. However you want to pronounce it. I never know how to pronounce it.
DWs, go to Dorius Lives. It was rubbish. Leon, shut up. See, he's downstairs and he's
Dorius Live's
listening.
got a live tomorrow night. He won't tell us what it is. I think he's being mean, but we'll just leave it at that. Does really good lives, so go and subscribe there if you haven't.
And Leon's going to be with Mags on live doing a quiz and he's writing them all out. So DW, we're in a race to see who wins. But thank you everybody for... See, I've gone all nervous now. I know he's there. I bet he's been... Do you know what I thought? I can't hear his music downstairs. Yeah, he's been listening. And I bet the children are sat there laughing as well. So, but yes, I'm going to get off here. But thank you very much. And I shall speak to you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.